Hey friends, I wanted to give you a word of encouragement today. I know that so many of us have been, well, all of us that I know that I've talked to have been discouraged this last week after all that has happened in our country with the protests and then all the violence at the Capitol this week. And I just wanted to give you a source of encouragement. I woke up this morning and God reminded me of a truth that I had forgotten. And it's Romans 8:28. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose. All things work together for our good. God uses all things. I was reminded this morning that God takes dead people and he makes them alive again. God takes brokenness and sorrow and grief and heartache and he uses it to bring out something good. This is what our God does. He's in the resurrection business. God isn't done with this country. He's not done with you. He's not done with me. And there's no pandemic that will, or politician or political party or situation that God will somehow say, oh, golly, well, I've had it. Well, it's just too much. No. I mean, who am I? I'm a broken sinner. I'm the guy who needed the Son of God, God in the flesh, to come to this world and to be crucified so that I might be saved. That's me. So it's no surprise when my brokenness is on display. Like, you're not shocked when you see that I'm a sinful, broken person. Well, of course, I'm in need of grace. Same is true for every single human being on this planet. So we should not be surprised when we see brokenness in our own country, whether if it's on the left or the right, the rich or the poor, those who we think are right or those who we think are wrong. Sin is sin. Brokenness is brokenness. This is what God has to work with. And what does he do with this? Well, he suffers for us and with us. And he dies for us. And he seeks us out and grabs us and calls us. And he says, learn of me and repent and love and forgive. That's how God makes all things new. He forgives us so that we could forgive others. There's this dangerous thing that you and I have to do this year. We've got to forgive. Not just people, but politicians and political parties and situations. We've got to lay it down and forgive. And we can call out what is right and we can call out what is wrong. But you and I, we don't have to sit with the resentment and the fear that comes with that resentment because we think that everything's falling apart. No, the power of the gospel is that you and I get to forgive, which means that we get to hand over being judged right back into the capable hands of Jesus. And when we do, what do we learn? Oh, yeah. Jesus is making all things new. He's making all things, even the bad and the good, work together for my good and for your good. He's in control. So I wanted to encourage you this morning because when God told me that, it was like I could breathe with the bottom half of my lungs again. I know it's been a tough season. It's getting better. It's not getting better all at once, but it's getting better. And whether you see us online or we get to see you in person, I just want you to know that I love you and I'm praying for you and And I appreciate you. My heart is yours, and we are here for you. And if there's anything that we can do to make this season just a little bit lighter for you, it would bring us so much joy to know about how to do that. We love you guys. Talk to you soon.